Hello art lovers, welcome to the Window Art Gallery. I'm Loretta, a sleuthsayer of culture through art. When we go through this art piece, I hope you remember that the viewer is always correct. You're the viewer and I am the viewer. And so when you look at a piece of art, like this piece right here called Friends Biking When Together, I hope that you can look at this piece and see what it says to you, what story comes up, what memory, maybe a commentary on culture. Whatever comes up for you is correct. Let's see, this composition is made on drywall. It is 20 by 24 inches. It is made from wallpaper, ink, and acrylic. So you can pause the video, or you can, or some of you have maybe already written it out. It's been a while since I've done a video with this COVID and this pandemic. I wrote a children's book and put it out, and maybe I'll show that on one of the videos here and talk about it. So just trying to get used to all of the pandemic rules and where can you go and setting up my life again is what actually inspired this painting. So let's get into it. For me, this painting represents being a teenager, being stuck in the house and being away from a lot of people was really challenging. And then I got my bike fixed. My neighbor fixed my bike for me and Steve, and then I was able to finally get out on a trail and start biking again. And it brought back this memory of me and my best friend riding through the city streets and everywhere, through parks and long distance, and this is how we got around. And you can see the teenagers here, us as teenagers. And this freedom, it's just the freedom to just ride, and how free I felt when I rode my bike. And these wallpaper houses represent a few things for me. They represent the stories I would think about what's going on in the homes. They represent our houses, hers and mine. They represent some of the things that we did in houses as teenagers, some good memories that we had. The gesture drawings of trees and bushes represent like the memories of some things in the past that some adventures that we went on, and some that, along with a bit of the sky is not perfectly bright and clear. It has a little bit of foreboding in it, some storms. As a teenager, there are storms that happen in your life. Some things don't go quite how you want. It's a lot of things going on when you're a teenager. And these two balloons here represent things like your first love when you're a teenager, best friends, a lot of things, the sports that you loved if you played them, adventures and music that you loved, art that you loved. Just, as a teenager, everything seemed like first, and just the adventure of being away from parents and exploring who you are. And the road, this is the road that we take. This is the path that we take, and where this path leads us. And all of these marks in this park here, for me, represent different trails that we took, different paths we took, and different adventures that we took. So this piece has a warmth for me, and a good feeling for me. And you know, and you know that, and to have a best friend back then, and you know the things that you can remember doing with her, and just brings back a lot of good times. And during this pandemic, riding my bike on the trail, I could remember her and I having a lot of great times together and sharing a lot of things together about our life. And over the years, you know, just everything that happened through life, all the adventures and trials and overcoming and adversity. And so now we have another one with this pandemic. So I hope that you take the time to write down what comes up for you in the painting. What comes up for me will be different than you, and that's great, because we both have different kinds of adventures in our life. We have different kinds of emotions and feelings about our past, or maybe it doesn't have anything to do with your past. Maybe you're a teenager now, you know. Maybe you're watching your teenager. Maybe you're watching your kids who are teenagers. You know, this could represent a lot of different things for different people. And finding your voice, using art, finding who you are and what things mean to you is what the beauty of art is. It can keep your voice authentic to you. And our authenticity is really important for our mental health. It's really important to be the unique person that we are. And when you look at art, let your thoughts and feelings and emotions come up. Let what you feel, think, come up for you. Don't let my story sway you. Stay true to you, and this is a great opportunity to do that. You can practice using art. So I invite you to come back and keep exploring what art means to you. I appreciate that you came and visited, and because you could be anywhere, well, maybe in your home because we're in a pandemic, but you chose to be here, and I appreciate that. All right, have a great day. Thanks.